the next chapter, the regular and non-regular languages. Okay, so we shall check out the pumping theorem for regular languages. So what does this theorem state? So if L is a regular language, okay, if L is a regular language, then there exists K which is greater than or equal to 1, okay, for all strings W that belongs to L. Okay. So you have a regular language L. So you have a string W that belongs to L, where the length of this string, okay, the length of this string is greater than or equal to K. Okay, the length of this string is greater than or equal to K. And what is this K? This K is greater than or equal to 1. That is, something should exist, okay, greater than or equal to 1. So there exists X, Y, Z, okay. So where W is equal to X, Y, Z. So you have a string W here. So this is splitted, broken as X, Y, Z, where the length of X, Y, okay, the length of X, Y is less than or equal to K. Okay. So whatever value of K you have taken here, the length of X, Y should be less than or equal to K. Y shouldn't be epsilon. Okay. So Y shouldn't be epsilon. So with respect to Y, you should have some value. Usually it is taken as 1 while solving the problem. Okay. You can take anything, but Y shouldn't be epsilon. And for all Q greater than or equal to 0. Okay. So you have W is equal to X, Y, Z here. So X, Y, Z. So Y to the power of Q, and this Q here is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. So this belongs to this particular regular language L. Okay. So this is the pumping lemma theorem. Okay. So with respect to this, we shall solve some problem. Okay. So a language will be given. So with respect to this, we will check whether the given language is a regular language or not. Okay. So we shall solve the first problem. So the problem is, show that L is equal to a to the power of n, b to the power of n is greater than or equal to 0 is not regular. Okay. So whatever language is given here, you should prove that it is not regular using the pumping lemma theorem. So we shall write the solution. The solution is, first I will consider L as regular. Okay. Let L be regular and n be the number of states of a finite state machine. So for the given language, there exists one FSM where n is the number of states of that particular FSM. Okay. So I'll consider a string W is equal to a to the power of n, b to the power of n. So you have here in this theorem W is X, Y, Z, all these things. So all these things directly I will show in the problem. So consider a string W. So what is given in the language? A to the power of n, b to the power of n. So I will consider directly W is equal to a to the power of n, b to the power of n. So what should be the length of W? Length of W is greater than or equal to K. So here n is given, so I will solve it with respect to n itself instead of writing K. So consider a string W is equal to a to the power of n, b to the power of n. Length of W is equal to, so I will take here n and n, right. So a to the power of n, b to the power of n. So n plus n, I will take it as 2n. Okay. So length of W is 2n. This is greater than or equal to K. So K is nothing but I have taken here as n. Okay. So 2n, you are just writing it, 2n is greater than or equal to n. So now we shall solve this by assuming the value of n as some integer value. So I will assume the value of n as 4. Assume n as 4. So you can take the value of n as any number, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So you should break this as x, y, z. So break it in such a way that you can take some value of x, y and then z, so that it will be easier for you to solve the problem. So here assume n is equal to 4. Okay. So if I take the value of n as 4, what will this string look like? So the string is, then the string w is, so I will take n as 4, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 4. It means a is 4 times and b is 4 times. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 A's followed by 4 B's. So now I have the value w. Now I should consider w is equal to x, y, z. So what I will do, I will split w into x, y, z. Okay. So I will split w into x, y, z such that length of xy, so you have seen this in theorem, is less than or equal to k. So here I have taken it as n. Y is not epsilon. So what I will do, I will take y greater than or equal to 1. Okay, y shouldn't be epsilon. So I will consider this condition. So I have w is equal to a, b, 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 b. Now I will divide this as x, y, z in such a way that it will satisfy this condition. Okay. So I will take w. So w is equal to a, b, 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 b. Okay. I will split this, okay, such that x, y is less than or equal to n. So what will I do? The value of n is 4. Okay, the value of n is 4. So I will take in such a way that it is less than or equal to 4. Okay, I will take in such a way that it is less than or equal to 4. So what I will do? First 3 characters inputs, I will take it as x. So y usually take it as 1. Okay, I will take only one value, y. Then the remaining value will be z. Okay. So value of n is 4. Take value less than or equal to 4. So I will take it as 3. Y take it as 1. Remaining values will be z. So what is x here? X is a. What about y? Y is a. What about z? Z is b, 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 b. Okay. So what is the length of x? Length of x here is 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, that is nothing but n minus 1. So what is the value of n? Value of n is 4. So length of x is n minus 1. What about y? Y is 1. Okay, y is 1. So what is mod xy? It is nothing but n minus 1 plus 1. N minus 1 plus 1. That is xy is nothing but n which is less than or equal to n. Okay. So you have here this one. Xy is less than or equal to k. So k is nothing but n here. Okay, k is nothing but n, that n. So when you consider it here, you got the value as n. So this particular value of n is less than or equal to n. Okay, and then according to pumping lemma. Okay, so till here it is done. Then I will solve this according to pumping lemma. According to pumping lemma. Next I will consider this one. Okay, x, y, z belongs to L. Okay, x, y to the power of q, z belongs to L, where q is greater than or equal to 0, that is q is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So I'll assume the value of q as 0. So you can take any value, take it as 0 and solve always. So assume q is equal to 0. So when I substitute it here, it will be x y to the power of q z, that is nothing but x y to the power of 0 z. So what is x? X here is a, y is a, z is b. Okay. So x is a. What about y? Y is a. So y to the power of 0. What is z? Z is b. So when you solve this, what will you get? I will be getting a and then b. Okay. A, B. So don't write it as 1 here. Okay. Write it in terms of A and B. So this is the string that you have got. Now this particular string that you have got, you have to check whether it belongs to L. Okay. So what is your regular language given according to the question? Your L is a to the power of n and b to the power of n. That is, number of a's here are equal to number of b's. Okay, number of a's are equal to number of b's. But what do you have here? So after using pumping lemma, number of a's here are not equal to number of b's. Okay, so then the string becomes, then the string becomes A, B, which doesn't belong to the language L. That is, the number of A's here are less than the number of B's. Number of A's are less than the number of B's. Therefore, since it doesn't satisfy, you can tell that the given language is not regular. Okay, the given language is not regular. So this is how you prove it. So the question will be given like this. Okay. So you should know this pumping lemma theorem. Whatever string you have, take it as W, split it as x, y, z. You can take any values. Okay, usually take 1 less than whatever you have assumed, take it as x, take y as 1, remaining will be z. Prove it, whatever value you get here, it shouldn't be equal, it shouldn't belong to the language that is given. When you get this, you can tell that the given language is not regular. We shall see few more problems. Okay. So one problem I have solved in detail. So next I will tell you the initial cases. So you can just go through this and solve accordingly in your class notes. Okay. So the next one, L, a to the power of n and then b to the power of n. So you should show that the language is not regular. Okay. So once again the same thing. So this remains the same. Let L be regular and n be the number of states of a given finite state machine. So here n and m, right? So I have n and the value of n is always greater than m. Okay, value of n is always greater than m. So with respect to this condition, write both in terms of n itself. Since n is greater than m, so I will take this as n plus 1 and I will take this as n. So a to the power of n plus 1, b to the power of n. So you will be getting this as a length. Assume n is equal to 4. So here what happens? Number of a's will be 1 greater than number of b's. So when n is equal to 4, I will be getting 5 a's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 b's. Split into x, y, z. So I will split it here, x, y, z. So the value of n equal to 4, I will take these three values as x, I will take this value as y, and the remaining values I will take it as z. So x is a, y is a, and z is the remaining values. Okay. Similarly, find out what is the length of x, what is the length of y. So length of xy is less than or equal to n. Then according to pumping lemma, x, y to the power of q, z. So q is equal to 0, 1 to so on. Assume the value of q as 0. So you will be getting this. So 3 A's followed by these values. Okay. So according to the question, value of a, the number of A's should be greater than number of B's. So when you check this, the number of A's here are equal to number of B's. Okay. So the given language is not regular. So we shall see one more problem. So string W, okay, you have W that belongs to closing parenthesis and then opening parenthesis, and then they have told that the parentheses are balanced. Okay. So this problem is equal to the first problem whatever I had solved. So what do you had in the first problem? A to the power of n and then b to the power of n, right? That is, number of A's are equal to number of B's. The same thing they have given here, but in terms of parenthesis. Okay. Number of closing parenthesis should be equal to number of opening parenthesis. That is, opening parenthesis to the power of n and closing parenthesis to the power of n. And then solving procedure is same. So here you can see the value of n is taken as 2. So you can take any values. So in previous problem I had taken the value of n as 4. So here you can see, since n is 2, x is taken 1 less than n. So x is 1, y is 1, remaining is taken as z. So 2 is less than or equal to 2. Then according to pumping theorem, x, y, z, take q as 0. So substitute. They are not equal. So it is not regular. The next type, same, not proving it not regular only. So here the language whatever they have given, W, WR. So what does this mean? You have a string, okay, you have a string and then you have reverse of that particular string. Okay, the language is you have a string and then you have reverse of that particular string. Okay. So here solution once again same, let L be regular and N be the number of states. So consider a string W. So simply one example is considered. So if I take W as 1100, so in the question it is given that it consists of zeros and ones. So if I take W as 1100, what will be WR? It will be the reverse of this, that is 0011. Okay. So 1100, reverse of it is 0011. So this becomes my W. Okay. This becomes my entire language. So with respect to this language, you have to solve the problem. Okay, so the length of the language, whatever it is, it should be greater than or equal to k. So directly you can write W is greater than or equal to n. Assuming the value of n as 4, simply consider this particular example 11000011. Simply split it as x, y, z. Okay. So n equal to 4, I will take x first 3 values, y and then z. So substitute, length of xy is less than or equal to 4, and then according to pumping theorem, x, y to the power of q and then z. Take the value of q as 0 and then solve. So assuming q as 0, so you will be getting the values like this. So now check whether whatever value you have here, whether you will be getting the reverse of it. No, the whatever string you have here, you don't have a reverse of it, so it is not regular. Okay. So the next problem, show that L is equal to W, NA of W is equal to NB of W. So what is this? It means that number of A's are equal to the number of B's. Okay, number of A's here is equal to the number of B's. That is nothing but whatever you solved in the first problem. Number of A's, that is A to the power of n and then B to the power of n. That is number of A's is equal to number of B's. Then it is same. Okay, same thing. So you had seen the first problem. Next, even parenthesis problems was the same. Even this one, it is the same thing. So here n equal to 3. So one more illustration. Solve the problem and prove that it is not regular. So n equal to 3 is taken. So 3 A's and 3 B's. Split it as x, y, z. So n is 3. I will take x as 2. Just check the length. According to pumping lemma, x, y to the power of q and then z. Q is greater than or equal to 0. I will take the value of q as 0. So you will be getting this. So number of A's here are not equal to number of B's. So just tell that it is not regular. The next problem, L is equal to W, where NA of W is less than NB of W. Okay. So you had second problem where the number of A's were greater than number of B's. Okay. So this is the other case. Okay. The number of A's here should be less than the number of B's. So if I take this as B to the power of n, my number of A's as A to the power of n, number of A's should be less than number of B's. So what I will do, I will take this as n minus 1. Okay. So W is A to the power of n minus 1, B to the power of n. So assume the value of n. Take one string as an example. Split it as x, y, z. Just write the length of xy, check whether it is less than or equal to n. Okay. So whatever you have taken here, it should satisfy this, less than or equal to n. According to pumping lemma theorem, take q is equal to 0. For the whatever string you have taken here, after splitting it, just substitute. So here you will be getting A, B, B. So according to the question, the number of A's should have been less than number of B's, but here number of A's and B's are equal. So the given language is not regular. So one more problem, L is equal to WW. Okay, L is equal to WW. That is, whatever the string you have here, the same string you have here, you should have here. So you had seen one more example where you had a reverse of whatever string you had taken in the beginning. So now it should be same. That is, if you have 0, 0, next also it should be 0, 0. So this is W, next also you should have W. So here if you have 0, 1, next also you should have 1, if you have 0, 1, here also you should have 0, 1. So likewise, whatever you have here, the same thing you should have. So in terms of A and B, you can take any example. Okay, in terms of A and B, you can take any example. So right now I have taken one example as A to the power of n, B. Okay, I have taken this as W. You can take anything. You can take it as A, B. You can take A to the power of n, B to the power of n. It can be anything. Okay. So here A to the power of n and B is taken as W. So I need two W's. So if I have this, the same thing I should have here. Okay, the same thing I should have here. So assume any value. Okay, assume any value of n and then check out whether it satisfies the condition. So I'll assume the value of n as 3. So when n is equal to 3, so A to the power of 3. So 3 is B and next the same thing. So you will be having A, B. Okay, this will be the example when you consider n is equal to 3 and then solving procedure is same. Okay, solve the problem. So another problem with respect to factorial. So a n factorial. Okay, so let L be regular. Consider a string n factorial greater than or equal to 1. Take the value of n as something. So here the value of n is taken as 3. W is equal to a n factorial. Value of n is 3. So a is 3 factorial. So what is 3 factorial? It is 6. So if I take the value of n as 3, my W will be 6 A's. A. So I'll simply break it down. So value of n equal to 3. So I'll simply break it as 2, 1 and remaining I'll take it as z. So xy, n is less than or equal to n. So according to pumping lemma, xy to the power of qz, q is equal to 0, substitute and check what will you get. So you after substituting you will be getting here 5 A's, okay, which is not a factorial number. Okay, 5 is not a factorial number. So the given language is not regular. Okay. So here the last problem. Okay. So where you have L is equal to a to the power of n, where n is prime. Okay. So here they have taken n is prime. So in previous example and all you had a fixed values. Okay. So the number of A's will be equal to number of B's, or it is if A's are less, B's will be more. If B's are less, A's will be more, something like that. So here you have a condition where n is prime. So what will be the different cases? So I can have 2 A's, I can have 3 A's, I can have 5 A's, next prime number 7, so on. Okay, it can be anything. So we shall solve this problem using pumping lemma theorem, and we shall take one general condition to satisfy it. So I'll assume the value of n as 5. Okay. So prime numbers 2, 3, 5, anything you can take. I'll take a large number so that I can split it. So instead of 3, I took it as 5. Simply break it. Okay. So x, y, z. So this is the value of x, this is the value of y, and the remaining value will be z. So what should be the length of x, y, z when you take here, when n is a prime number? Okay, so with respect to 5, I took this as an example. So we shall write in general what it is. Okay, so here w, a to the power of n, break x, y, z in such a way that a to the power of j, a to the power of k. So if this is j and this is k, the remaining values will be z. Okay, so you are taking the value as n. So x, I'll take it as j, y, I'll take it as k values. Altogether I have n values. So what will be my z? Z is nothing but n minus this particular j minus k. So it is like this: a to the power of j, a to the power of k, a to the power of n minus j minus k. So right now here in this example, j is 3, okay, j is 3, k is 1. Okay. What about the value of n? The value of n in this example, I have taken it as 5. So the value of n is 5. So n minus j minus k is 1. That is nothing but z, whatever you have got here. Okay. So this is in general. Then according to pumping lemma, x, y, z, assume y is equal to q is equal to 0. Substitute, you will be getting a, that is 4 A's. 4 is not a prime number. So the given language is not regular. So similarly, you can solve many problems. Procedure, everything is same. Okay, so just consider, assume some value and then just prove that it is not regular.